Hello everyone! Well, this is something I haven't done in quite a while. It's a hardware unboxing. Yeah, we used to have these like every other week, but for the past couple of months, pretty much none. I think the last one was with that Have It keyboard. Maybe, perhaps. I don't even remember now. Today we're coming back with a pair of headphones made by Speedlink. This is the Maxter 7.1 USB headset. You can probably see it quite clearly because, well, the lighting is kind of okay because they put a light up there in front, and also it's in 4K, but I have enabled manual autofocus because when the camera is pointed down, it does the thing where it can't actually keep it straight. It's one of the flaws of the Panasonic AFZ 2000. But hey, as long as it's in manual mode, it shouldn't do that. I hope. I think. Haven't really filmed many unboxings with it now that I think of it. Well, we'll see in the editing where I maybe need to remake this video because the image is all blurry. So on the side of the box, you can see a bunch of statistics, which I'm gonna read to you now because I can't actually see them from that side. Not even sure if I should have put a camera on that side, but it doesn't really fit on this side, and well, to the side would just have been a lot of wasted space and not this. This I should probably clean more often. So these are headphones with 50mm drivers, which that's nice. An impedance of 32 ohms, which is kind of a standard. Maximum power, 20 milliwatts. I'm guessing that's fine. SPL 110 decibels. Frequency 20 to 20. Weight 355 grams. Cable 3 meters. USB type plug A, which is the standard kind of one. Microphone. Oh, it's an omnidirectional microphone, meaning that well, omnidirectional microphones may not be the greatest ever made, but because they tend to pick up everything, like even your keyboard, especially if you have a mechanical one. When it picks up the keyboard, you're gonna deafen everybody. So let's open this up. Just came in the mail today. Okay. No, wait. This bit here is still stuck, so I'm gonna open it with a toothpick because since I haven't done one of these in quite a while, I don't have my trusty box opener, which was just a pair of scissors that I've been using for opening boxes for a while, and they've been around for years in the family. They're an heirloom. People keep telling me, well, why don't you get a box cutter? Well, I did get one, but it got confiscated. I live in communism. What do you want? Okay, so this is the manual of the headphones, and it's a big one. Shows you how to stick it in. It shows you how the remote works. It's got a nice remote. Tells you to stick it in the back, which I don't have enough USB ports for that. I'm gonna have to stick it in the extension if it works. Sometimes it don't work in extensions for some reason. Well, I guess because it's an extension, that's why. The manual covers a lot of languages. It's in German, French, English. That's Italian. That's Russian, Netherlanders, and then Polish, and German again. No, that's Greek. That's Greek. Yeah, GR is Greek, G is German. Okay, so that's the manual. But it's big because it covers all the languages, but it doesn't really need to tell a lot because it's a pair of headphones. They're not really all that complicated. And also, again, you get this tasty bag of silica gel. I'm saving this for later, for dessert. And here are the headphones themselves with a really nifty stand that I'm actually reuse for shooting the B-roll for the review, because it's kind of nice. I usually use one of the statues of Eminem Square. I've got two of them. They both fell down, so they're both kind of they're chipped, so they don't look as nice. Also, it's not a big enough statue of him. I could put them both together and make a bigger one, I guess, but I don't think that's how it works. Okay, so let's open this up. Oh no, first, let's take a look at this. Should probably activated the remote on the phone so I can zoom in, so it'll look better, but probably just zoom in software because it's 4K. You can probably just make this in 1080p and then zoom in to make it look like 4K. So, volume control. Oh, I like this. It's so smooth. Very nice. It's a very smooth volume control. This is the microphone button. This is the LED button. I may actually risk plugging these in because, well, I'm not using the secondary camera anymore, and that always died when I plug stuff in. I'm a bit worried the microphone will die. Well, not the microphone, but the recording will die, but I still have the audio from this camera, and the audio is okay. I may sound like I'm in the bottom of a well, but it'll still be okay. So I'm gonna risk it. I'm actually gonna plug these in. Not gonna play anything because, you know, I'm recording stuff, but at least we're gonna see some lighting effects. Also, I can turn off these lights if needed. Just notice there's a big glare. Oh, the glare is zebraing like mad. I should probably just put something here to tone down the zebra. Not that thing, maybe the phone. Zebraing, not then that's gonna work. So much zebra. Zebraing is the effect where the camera tells you exactly what is overexposed in the shot. Should probably have taken more care to make sure there's nothing overexposed in the shot, but hey, kind of doing this in a hurry since I now have 2 jobs again. So let's get this. This isn't a bag. This is more of a sleeve. It's actually very well packed. Okay, let's take it out and yeah, come on. Voila, we now have a bag, a really long bag. Let's put this to the side. The cable is braided, by the way, in case you're wondering. Cannot really do the cat. Well, I do have a bunch of cats outside. They're kind of assholes, and they will probably dig into anything they find and destroy it. So there could be a way to test it. We're saying I thought there was a knob here on the USB port, but no, it's just a weird design. Okay, in terms of their surface is quite fine. It's sort of like what the surface, the underside of that Logitech gamepad I used to have was. So maybe not get this dirty with anything greasy or oily, because if it is the same metal, it feels the same. But if it is not metal, the same kind of plastic, it may degrade horribly with the years of exposure to oily bits. So wash your hands constantly before using them. There's a build quality. Well, these are actually quite resistant. Like I thought these cables would be a bit. I thought these were the cables for the the transition between these two, but these feel like they're not metal, but they feel a bit sturdier than most usual cables, which is nice. The bungee system, yeah, it'll work. Like this thing will actually hold up. Yeah, it will. Also, even if it doesn't, you still have this, which is I think it's maybe plastic. Yeah, I can definitely feel some metal under here. So it's a small plastic shell. It's flexible. It's almost rubberish in nature, with the underpinning of metal. There's a definite metal strap there, and it's shaped, so it won't really snap off like. Well, I don't have those headphones, but you know what happened to them? The first ones that snapped off. It was very, very unfortunate. Let's have this strange design here. You can stick your fingers inside the bit separating the superstructure, I guess, from the headphones themselves, from the cups. They have a nice design, like they blend into. See, they blend into the body. That's nice. The ear cups, well, I thought these were soft, but they're just sort of pushed out a bit. I mean, it's the canvases. It's quite nice. The cups of themselves are quite soft. They feel fine. Gaming tools, that's the name of it, written up here. Probably see it better this way. And also have the microphone, which doesn't really go in. I mean, you can't retract it or put it somewhere else. It'll always be here. It is omnidirectional, but it does basically work through this little tiny hole that I'm not even sure we can see. Well, it's for case you can probably see it. There's this little hole here through which you can probably see the microphone, and maybe that will actually help it with not picking up everything around it and just what the essentials are. I'm gonna put them on right now, just see how it works, how they feel. Okay, for the most part, they feel quite nice, and they exert basically no pressure. Okay, it's starting to build up a bit, but they don't really exert a lot of pressure on the skull, which is actually quite nice, and they do fit the ears comfortably enough. I'm gonna have a full review of them soonish, and probably at the end of the month, if I'm honest. It's not gonna be all that soon. So I'm gonna plug that. Well, I'm gonna untie this bit a bit, just so I can get to the USB hub, because I moved it to the other side of the computer so I can fit the monitor, because I moved the monitors around. And now I'm just wasting time babbling about why. Okay, I did that. And now I'm just gonna hope against hope that this does not crash the audio recording. Okay, it's still recording. Okay, it picked it up. It picked it up as a Maxter 7.1. No, I do not want to change my audio preferences. And it is glowing. I'm gonna shut off these lights. I can't shut that one down because it's not reachable. So I'm gonna move them back a bit. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's a glowing red tip on the microphone, and the cups themselves, they cycle between, well, they do the RGB thing. Let's see, can I get them to do other effects than just glowing on and off? Let's find a remote. Okay, microphone. Oh, this actually tells you when the microphone is on visibly. Cool! That's actually quite cool. And yeah, you can cycle between different colors. That's off. There's breathing mode, I think. Not sure which mode is that. This is solid. And this is just switching between the different types of colors, and this is off. I think there's pulsating and maybe breathing mode. So it breathes one type of color and then just cycles the rest of them. Yeah, I think that may be it. And then it just goes from, well, red, green, blue. It's RGB, so it's red, green, blue. Yeah, it doesn't... Can it do purples and stuff? Well, yeah, it can do purples because I just saw it do purple when I started. But yeah, it can do other colors, but you can let them do solids as well, like the basic ones in the individual color mode. Well, I guess that would be it for the unboxing of the Maxter 7.1 headphones by Speedlink. Review will be out probably at the end of the month. It's a busy month. It's E3. We are, well, at my day job, there's going to be somebody at E3 that I'm going to have to talk to. Expect a review soon. Well, when I say soon, I mean I would look at the calendar, but I'm hoping it won't blow up if I do look at the calendar to give you an exact date from where the review is going to be. Okay, so today is Thursday. Yeah, probably the 28th of June. That's probably when it's going to be out. So this was for the unboxing. Check out our shows, and hey, thanks to the people at Speedlink for sending us this pair of headphones. We'll do our best to review them and hopefully, not break them in the process. Not that I've broken stuff in the process of reviewing. I've done it after. Quite often. Goodbye.